Hello there everybody, this is Nayoshi here, and today, let's play Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit on the PC. Yep, playing another PC game, I know, right? But this one is really fantastic. So we got Sonic and Miles, Tails Power and Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble. So this is basically a 16-bit remake of the Game Gear game of the same name, Sonic Triple Trouble. But in my opinion, this puts the original to shame. No offense to the original's still good and all, but this is what the original should have been in the first place, in my opinion. 16-bit, Genesis feel. And honestly, this might be my new favorite Sonic game. Maybe more than Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because this game is just amazing. What's with Knuckles appearing in the background there? No idea what that's all about. Also, we got a new villain, Fang the Sniper in the background. Also known as Knack the Weasel, but I'm going to be calling him Fang the Sniper. Deal with it. Sorry, that's just the way I've always known him. Because I played Sonic the Fighters, and that's where I first met him, so yeah. So I'm going to set the screen size to full, which it already looks full here, but, you know. Going to keep it on 16:9, but that's how it looks in 4:3. I like it stretched out, personally. Super music, super theme, level theme, super theme. We'll keep on super theme, I guess. Tails, Mania, what? Sonic 3 Air, I don't know what that is. And we can call him Knack or Fang. Again, I'm going to be calling him Fang, and we have different languages here, which is pretty freaking cool. I, of course, speak English, so I'm going to go with that. It's Rumble On. Jump Lock, I don't know what that is, so I'm going to turn that off. Alright, so that's all we need to do in the options, and let's go to the main game, shall we? As you saw in the opening too, this is version 0.08. There is a new version that came out after I already recorded this, so I'll be sure to get the footage for that as well, but, yeah. Anyways, let's go and delete one of our profiles here real quick. We'll go and delete, none, actually. I thought I was going to delete one, but no, I didn't. We'll just start a new one. I got plenty of files anyways. Same place, Knuckles or Sonic and Tails, and I'm going to be starting with Sonic and Tails. I will do Knuckles playthrough unlike Sonic 3 Knuckles, though, don't you worry. Shortly after the Death Egg's destruction, so shortly after Sonic 3 Knuckles, right? The Master Emeralds returned to Angel Island. Yep, so the good ending is canon. Good to know that, considering I got the good ending when I played Sonic 3 Knuckles. Still love that game, but I do think this is, ever so slightly better. But then again, it's a really hard pick. Sonic 3 Knuckles and this game are easily my two favorite Sonic games, though. Sorry, Sonic Adventure, you had a good run as number 2, but hey, third place is nothing to be ashamed of. Alright, so just flying through the sky again. Only the clouds are darkening now, what the heck? What's going on here? And one great thing about playing as Sonic and Tails, guess what? You can switch between the two. So I'm playing as Sonic right now, but with the push of a button I can play as Tails. Why couldn't it have been this way in the old games? That's awesome! That's such a great idea. I like it. So that definitely gets a thumbs up for me. If you want to play as Tails, you can play as Tails, like me. If you want to play as Sonic, you can play as Sonic. Seriously, why didn't Sega think of that? Well, whatever the case. Uh-oh. What's going on? Ah! Robotnik! Alright, go super and take him down. Yeah, no problem. And apparently Tails can go super as well. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to assume that they have what is it? The Hyper Emeralds? Yeah. That's cool. Or Super Emeralds, my bad. Alright, took him down again. Yeah, I'll show you, Robotnik. Alright, what are you doing, Sonic? Are you going to kill him? Holy crap! Whoa, what? Well, so much for that. Alright, so Robotnik's got one of the emeralds. What the heck? What just happened? Someone took all the emeralds. How'd that happen? Maybe we'll find out later. Who knows? And there he is, Fang the Sniper. Personally, my favorite Sonic villain, and definitely one of my favorite Sonic characters. I always felt Fang was underused. Like, seriously, he's got so much potential, and this game just proves it. Sega, seriously, we need more Fang love. And before anyone says it, yes, I know that the new trailer for Sonic All-Stars or whatever shows that Fang's in the game. But is he going to be, well, you know, is he going to be really great in the game, or is he just going to be there to satisfy people that like Fang like me? I don't know. I hope he's, well utilized, like he is in this game, but I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Anyways, so we're starting off in Great Turquoise, or however it's pronounced, and this game definitely does have a unique act structure, because whereas Sonic 2 had 2 acts and Sonic 1 had 3 acts, and Sonic 3 Knuckles had 2 acts and a boss at the end of every act, this game kind of mixes 3 ideas together in a very interesting way, I must say. I'm pretty sure Great Turquoise, or again, however it's pronounced, has 2 acts, but some of the others have 3 acts. There's usually a boss at the end of every act, but there are a few exceptions, so I think it's definitely a unique system, and I really like that personally. And plus, it's more Sonic on the 16-bit Genesis. What's not to love about that? Sonic on the Genesis was great, except for when it wasn't like Sonic 3D Blast. Yeah, that game kind of sucked. I won't admit that. There's an extra life. Let's go grab that. Why don't we? Alright. And now we look down here. Oh, and I lose my shield. But good news! Sonic still has a shield, so I can switch to him and protect my rings that way. That's another cool system. I like how Sonic and Tails both get their own individual shield, and as you'll see in the bonus stages when we get to them, you can actually use the full advantage of that too. Like if you want Sonic to have, say, a bubble shield and Tails to have an electric shield, you can do that. Again, such a great idea. Second, why didn't you think of that? Maybe in the new Sonic game, I don't know. Be really cool if that happened, but who knows. Whatever the case. I will say Sonic All-Stars looks really good, by the way. It really does. I can't wait to play that. 4-player Sonic game for the first time ever. Well, 4-player with in 2D at least. You know what I mean. And so here's one of the bonus stages. And I will admit, I suck at this. I'm just going to say it like it is. I'm not very good at these. So now Sonic has a flame shield, but Tails has none. So let's see if we can get him one, shall we? There we go. Got him a bubble shield. And see? They both got individual shields. I like that. That's cool. I like that electric shield. Thank you. Don't want that flame shield, though. No, thank you. Flame shields aren't all that great, in my opinion. They're good if you're fighting a boss with fire, like in Lava Reef Zone. But otherwise, nah. Not interested. Alright. Anyways, we should be getting close to the boss, I think, or at least bonus stage, so I can show you how to get the emerald in this game. Which, by the way, this actually has my favorite Chaos Emerald special stage. By far. Way better than Sonic 1, way better than Sonic 2, by far. But I will say, is it better than Sonic 3 Knuckles? Yes. It's better than Sonic 3 Knuckles, but I'd still say Sonic 3 Knuckles is a close second in that regard. I like the Blue Spears minigame, what can I say? But this one's even better, so can't wait to show that off. And I did play a little bit of the original 8-bit version, and I gotta say, it's pretty true to the level design and whatnot, and enemies, like those turtles with the, or choruses, whatever, with the bouncers on them, those are in the original. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, attention to details like that, gotta love it. I know there's a special stage somewhere around here. Where is one? Or maybe it's maybe I'll get in the next act, I don't know. Whatever the case, I will be getting all the Chaos Emeralds, don't worry. No, we fell in water, so we lost our shields. That sucks. There's something to the left there. I believe there is. I want to check that out. Let's check that out, shall we? I probably should use the spring down there to get up to the right and then fly up, but whatever. It is what it is. Just love playing as Tails, what can I say? I love the ability to explore everything and fly around. That's just my thing, you know. There we go, there's one of them. Alright, race to the Emerald. So it's a race to the Emerald against Fang, which is really cool and awesome. Some of these special stages can be kind of difficult in my opinion, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So you hit the lightning bolt there, you'll shock them, and then I'll slow them down, which is good. However, you gotta remember, you gotta keep your rings up too, because if you run out of rings, then you'll run out of time, and then you lose, by default. So not only is it a case of you gotta beat them to the Emerald, but it's also a case of you gotta make sure you don't run out of time, don't run out of rings, and don't fall to your doom either, because if you fall to your doom, that's also game over. So, yeah. Word advice, if you have a lot of rings, go for the lightning bolt. If you don't have a lot of rings, go for the rings. And, yeah. Remember the first time I saw that part right there, I'm like, oh crap, did Sonic just jump to his doom? No, you get to fly around the tornado, which is pretty cool. I like these flying sections. Pretty cool stuff. And there we go, there's our first Chaos Emerald, the red one. And we should be coming up to our first boss. Guess that'll be fun. Sorry about being quiet during that boss, I just want to show off Fang's amazing theme. Seriously, it sounds so good in 16-bit, I love it! And the boss is pretty self-explanatory itself. Fang's just going to be flying around in his Marvelous Queen, or at least that's what it's called in the Archie comics, I'm going to assume that's what it's called here. Just riding around on his Marvelous Queen bike, and, you know, occasionally he'll fly up and he'll choose a gun at you, and that's it. Really simple, really easy. It's the first boss, you shouldn't have any troubles. So, yeah. But yeah, again, that theme sounds so amazing in 16-bit, I love it. And yes, I'm sure someone's going to comment on it. Yes, I know how nerdy it is. I remember that his bike is called the Marvelous Queen from reading the Sonic Archie comics. I like Fang, what can I say? I like the Sonic Archie comics. They're good comics, in my opinion. If anyone wants my opinion on the IDW ones, I don't know. I read the first volume and I stopped after that because it was so boring in my opinion. Like they introduced these new characters like Rumble and Tumble or something like that, and it's just like, really? These guys are nothing, they're lame. I will admit Tangled the Lemur was kind of cool, but like I said, I only read volume 1 and that's it. I never went back. Like I do have volumes 2 and 3, and I should probably give them a read sometime, but I don't know. Maybe someday. I just miss the Archie comics, you know, the Freedom Fighters and all that. Sally Acorn, Rotor Walrus, Antoine, Bunny Rabbit, or Rabal, however it's pronounced. I miss those characters. The evil versions of them, you know, Miles Prower, Scourge the Hedgehog. Oh man, good times, good reading in my opinion. It's a shame that a certain someone who will not be named ruined everything. Everyone asked, no, it wasn't Ian Flynn. Ian Flynn is still a good writer in my opinion. In fact, I heard he wrote the story for Sonic Frontiers, and I hear the story's really good in that game, so I'll play that sometime. But yeah, simple truth is I don't want to talk about it personally because I'll go on a long rant if I do. But a certain someone, again, who shall not be named, ruined the comics and made them have to reboot it. And that basically killed Archie Sonic forever, in my opinion. Yeah, I didn't read the reboot timeline. That's how dedicated I was to the Archie comics in its original continuity. But why am I talking about the comics when I should be talking about the game, right? I don't know. They're both Sonic related, so you guys don't mind, right? You don't mind if I geek out a little bit, right? So, great Turquoise Act 2. More of the same. Again, it's the opening levels, so what do you expect? Do you honestly expect me to talk about how hard this is? No, this is pretty simple. I do like those little flowers, though, because when you jump on them, all you gotta do is push the jump button, and then you gotta launch out of them. Pretty cool stuff. And, you know, if you get onto one at like an angle or something like that, you can get good speed going afterwards. Pretty cool stuff, in my opinion. But yeah, if you played the 8-bit version, you've basically seen this version to an extent, so yeah. There's that to keep in mind as well. Yeah, I know the flowers are scripted and all, but it's still kind of cool. And anyways, race the Emerald again. Bring it on, Fang. Bring it on. Seriously, Sega. Fang needs more love. Put him in more Sonic games, please. And not just the 2D ones either. Heck, I honestly think he would have worked great in Sonic Adventure, if I'm going to be honest. I think his gameplay would have been more fun than Knuckles, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I just said that. Fang over Knuckles any day. I'm sure someone's going to get mad at me in the comments now saying, "How dare you say that?" Well, it's my opinion. Deal with it. Anyways, I want to avoid that water too. It slows you down, just an FYI. I could have showed that off. I'm pretty decently far ahead. But no, screw that. I'm trying to get a good time too. Another good thing about the Emerald stages is that if you fail, you can actually give up an extra life, and then you can get a second chance right away. So I do like that. In my opinion, that would make the original games better, in my opinion. You know, instead of just making it be, oh, you failed, now get out, look for another one. Or in the case of Sonic 2, you have to get 50 rings and reach a signpost, or a checkpoint, whatever. Or in Sonic 1, where you gotta get 50 rings and make it to the end of the stage. Of course, why am I even talking about the Sonic 2 special stages, considering I only played one and failed and never showed it off again. Anyways, here's a quick mini-boss, just a turtle. Yeah, pretty simple. Just hit it a few times and it's gone. Uh-oh. And now we got a much bigger one. So we use these platforms on the left and right, and we can jump up and attack its head. The head is the weak point. You can take out the cannons on the side too, and if the head disappears, there are springers in the middle, so you'll at least bounce off and not take a hit, so it's well designed in that regard. Just don't bump into the turrets or cannons, whatever, on the side, because I imagine those will still hurt you if you run into them. So yeah, another fun little boss in my opinion. Not hard, but fun. I like it. And we open up that capsule, and there we go, got through Act 2. And like I said, this one only has 2 acts. Oh hey Knuckles, what's up? Wait, what are you doing? What? Oh my goodness. Knuckles is a traitor! What the heck, man? I thought we were friends at the end of Sonic 3, Knuckles, but we're enemies again? Oh, screw that piece of crap. Alright, well, I guess I'll see y'all in the next part. Later.